I never thought I would experience something like this. Something that lurked beyond the veil of our reality, creeping into my most vulnerable state, my sleep. It all started about a month ago when I moved into this old house on the outskirts of town. It was cheap, too cheap, but at the time, I didn't question why. The first few nights were uneventful, though I did feel an odd heaviness in the air. The house was always a little too cold, even when the heater was on. I dismissed it as poor insulation, but then the dreams began. At first, they were nothing more than fleeting images. Dark figures standing at the foot of my bed, watching. I could never see their faces, just the outlines. I'd wake up gasping, drenched in sweat, my body feeling like it had been held down. Sleep paralysis, I convinced myself. Nothing more. But as the nights went on, the dreams became more vivid and disturbing. One night, I awoke to a pressure on my chest. My arms and legs wouldn't move. My breath came out in ragged gasps. Then I felt it, a presence in the room. I couldn't see anything at first, but I felt it. The air was thick, heavy, suffocating. Then a whisper, soft, yet filled with malice. "You belong to me." Panic surged through me, but my body remained frozen. And then I felt something touch me. A cold, unseen force running along my skin, sending waves of fear through my paralyzed form. It wasn't human. It wasn't of this world. I don't know how long it lasted. Seconds? Minutes? It felt like an eternity before I finally found the strength to move. The moment I did, the presence vanished, leaving only a suffocating silence in its wake. I refused to sleep the following night, keeping every light in the house on. But exhaustion won, and I drifted off against my will. That was when I saw it clearly. A tall, shadowy figure with piercing red eyes loomed over me in my dream. Or was it a dream? Its form was smoky, yet solid, shifting unnaturally, as if it were made of darkness itself. It leaned closer, whispering things I couldn't understand, words that made my skin crawl. It was no longer just watching. It was claiming me. I woke up with scratches along my thighs and arms. Deep, burning marks that weren't there before. My body ached, as if I had been through something real. Terrified, I sought help. I confided in an old woman from the nearby village, someone known for understanding the unseen. Her face paled when I described my experiences. "You must leave that house," she said. "Now. You have been marked." "But what is it?" I asked, my voice shaking. "A jinn, a dark one," she whispered. "And it has chosen you." I left that house that very night, never looking back. But even now, in the safety of a new place, I still feel it, watching, waiting. And sometimes, in the dead of night, I hear the whisper again, "You belong to me."